start recording. All right, buddy. Second match of winners semifinals. We got Orwell versus Exodus. I'm Bill Erasmo.
And I'm still C Drive.
That's good. I've been a little bit worried if that would have changed.
Actually, I have now undergone a name change. My name is now, I don't know. What's a good name?
I thought you were going somewhere with that.
No.
D drive.
Do I feel like no. Nobody uses the D drive anymore.
Big D drive.
Big D drive powered by Big D Energy.
Speaking of Big D Energy, Exodus, formerly STK, kind of making his coming out party today, taking out a lot of players. He's in winners semifinals, probably the furthest he's made it in winners bracket in a long time.
Yeah. Last time I played STK was like 2 weeks ago, and like he was.
I thought it was like an hour ago.
No, I mean like before today. But yes, he did put me into losers in round 1. But STK has historically been somewhat inconsistent with a lot of his results. Sometimes he just tears through a bunch of people. Other times he just loses after 2 games, and it's like.
The last time I played him was in the spring when I was still trying to do ice climbers. I did beat him 2-0. I got some really dumb ice climber desync to work, and I beat him, and he looked at me like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, but Orwolf is just sort of just running a train on him, like, maybe it's just type advantage.
Orwolf is... Let's go.
Let's go Pokemon!
Orwolf is a different beast compared to everyone else who plays in St. Cloud. He's someone that can contend at the highest levels of people in the state of Minnesota, and he's really the only one in our sub-region that can do that. And it's kind of everyone else is just playing catch-up on him to see if we can sometimes take a game or maybe 2 off of him.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is just that Orwolf, like, labs the game quite a lot for whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, he knows, like, what his options are in a lot of situations, so he can do a lot of, like, good punishes. He knows when somebody's doing something that's not safe, what his option is to do as a punish.
He's actually talked to me about a little bit what he does for training when he's just solo, and he's going to win this with a back throw. But he does actually subscribe to a lot of different Smash streamers, and he will frequently play them when they're doing sub days or whatever.
Oh.
So he gets to play against a lot of the top players in the world. Granted, it's over Wi-Fi.
But you get to see how they're playing, how they're adapting to your style.
Exactly, and there's usually VODs get saved, and they're usually talking about your match while you're playing. So you get a high-level player talking about what you're doing, and then you can apply that to get better.
So what you're telling me is, Orwolf is paying to win. Confirmed! Game is pay to win.
Well,
GG.
since we pay him when he wins, it's only fair that he has to pay to get to that point.
Okay, but we're going into game 2. Still sticking with the same characters. This time we're in, what's it called? Town and City.
Yep, Town and City. It's for Exodus right now. You got beat so bad, you might as well just keep with your characters, and maybe you can get something else going. It probably wasn't the character why you lost. It's just because Orwolf is really good. He's really good.
I think also, something that I noticed when I did play against him, he's very reluctant to use grabs.
Which one, Exodus or Orwolf?
Exodus.
Okay.
Orwolf knows how to switch up his gameplay when he needs to get through someone's defenses. But I was, like, even though he beat me, I was frequently just holding shield and he would not approach. He would just wait until I started approaching him. He wouldn't even do a run-up to just grab me. Because, honestly, that's probably, like, 9 times out of 10 people start beating me when I start getting, like, super defensive and just staying in shield. But he wasn't trying to take advantage of it.
Or when you spam B buttons.
And Exodus missed the jab lock there. Could have taken the stock if he did, but...
Yeah, it's one of those things, you know, you're playing such a high-level player. If you don't practice that and you don't get that happening in Sephiroth off, you just kind of don't know what to do when you get someone to miss attack right in front of you.
Yeah. And he did do the right thing. He had the right, like, buttons inputted. It's just Orwolf fell too far in, so Exodus was facing the wrong direction. And, yeah, Orwolf is putting on a Edgeguard clinic because
oh no! Oh no!
He just flare blitzed him.
Oh gee, he just fire blitzed him like a neutral. He knew exactly where he was gonna be.
And to be fair, this is the Greninja game plan of just short hop nair, but it's still a call out, which means he's starting to catch the timing.
I'm not gonna shrub nair as much against his Charizard. Oh, that almost got him.
Oh, That was a good forward air, catching the roll in.
Got the first stock. He has one. He's not going to get a 9 stock at least.
Which is honestly
It's happened.
an accomplishment for a lot of us.
It's happened to me before. It was kind of embarrassing. You put this against me.
I mean, SB-Nest matchup is very volatile.
Yes, it is very volatile, and he.
It's very volatile, and it never shifted from his favor.
Yes, yep, that was exactly what happened.
But Exodus is definitely playing with no fear in mind. Like, he's willing to go off deep to get the edge guards.
I always think when you're playing Orwolf, you kind of have to go YOLO a little bit, because if you want to like eke out a win or something, you got to do some dangerous things to do that, and also maybe be a little bit silly at times to do something that you might not expect.
And Exodus did the drag down again, but Orwolf was ready that time, did the roll. I think he noticed that Exodus has that jab block at least ready, so he's now being a little bit more considerate and keeping in mind that he needs to do it. But
Ooh, those pines are going to take it.
Yep. Forward air takes him off the top. Game 2 to Orwolf. Much closer this time, though. And I think Orwolf is probably taking him a little bit more seriously once he saw a bit of that tech there, because in the first game he didn't really see much of it, but there Exodus started showing that he has confirms on Greninja down. He knows what to do in those situations. It's just he's not getting it enough to really take the game. So I think Orwolf is aware of the threat now, so he's gonna start playing a little bit tighter and not as loosely, because he did look like he was playing a little bit loose there. But we're actually seeing a character switch to Sheik.
Yeah, Exodus is going to go with Sheik, and that is actually one of Orwolf's characters. So if anyone knows what Sheik's going to do to him, it's Orwolf. With a lot of time in his character. Kind of a secondary to his Falco, and usually doesn't go Pokemon Trainer, but...
Exodus does play the...
oh no! Orwolf is going to die, and Exodus is going to take a lead.
Yeah, Exodus does play the Sheik. He played, like, that was the last character he played me with, like, 2 weeks ago. And he definitely, like, he gave me a scare then, because, like, while I did beat him, it's because he lost because of Sheik's...
Oh, I thought he got pineapple there.
He lost because of Sheik's somewhat inconsistent parts, because I fell out of his forward smash at one point. So he definitely has the ability to play the character and play it well. And he knows the setups, he knows the sort of confirms that you can get into Bouncing Fish. So that's essentially what's needed to turn the character into a...
Ooh, is he going to take a 2-stock lead? He's looking pretty good right now. And he is. He's up 3 stocks to 1 over Orwolf.
Yep, and that was the Nair into Bouncing Fish. Like, he's very consistent with going it. He knows that, like, he'll do... I'm pretty sure he's doing it on reaction. He's not just buffering it. He's waiting until he sees if it hits, because he knows he only needs the soft hit of it. So he's just ready to on reaction when he sees the hit sparks.
Ivysaur out now for Orwolf.
Yeah, and honestly, like, this is one of those, like, really, I'm not gonna say hard matchups for Pokemon Trainer, but it is one of those ones where it's just, like, on some Pokemon, it's not very fun to deal with Sheik. Like, namely Squirtle. I feel like Squirtle v Sheik is not fun for Squirtle, because Sheik can compete with a lot of Squirtle's buttons fast enough to, like, jab out of certain dumb setups that don't really work against other people.
Here we got Exodus kind of put on some more damage here on Orwolf. Something you got to do when you're playing someone who might be a little bit out of your league is you got to make sure if you got a stock lead, you add as much percent on as you can. You don't want to get that in the last stock and you had, like, I don't know, 60, 70. So that's when the nerves start coming in.
Ooh, that there. Could have been punished a little bit harder, but Orwolf is going a little bit far out. Missed the read on that, but yeah, Exodus is getting that extra
Ivysaur
credit.
off stage, switching over to Charizard. Ooh, almost got the Bouncing Fish. Back air, not going to quite do it at 99%.
Yeah, Orwolf is trying really hard to get that early stock, because he needs to get it now, otherwise it's going to be really hard. Because all Exodus needs is, like, one good match. Just barely.
Almost. He's got to get back. Got the flamethrower out from Charizard. And he got it!
That was
Exodus takes one off Orwolf.
It's a good Nair confirm there he's got.
That's a short list of people who have taken games off Orwolf. We have Sullivan, we have Dane, we have Mythical Monkey.
Such illustrious names in the Smash community.
And maybe Foke. Did Foke ever do it?
I do not know. If it happened
it's-
over the summer, and I don't know.
And I don't. If Foke never came out with the summer for whatever reason, I think he might have died.
FBI, get on this. Get on this. We've got a missing persons report. Foke missing in action.
I think Orwell's gonna switch to Falco now.
Yeah. Like, oh no, he's gonna stick with it.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
All right.
he still's got 2 stocks to 1. He
Or
can
two,
always
two
fall
games
back.
to 1.
Yeah, 2 games to 1. He can fall back to it. And he might be thinking that, like, since he SD'd on that first stock, that it's not too big of an issue.
That's true. What do you think of the stage of going to Kalos?
I think it's a really honest stage, because of the fact that, like, it's basically like FD with some, like, janky platforms over the ledges.
It's honest, except it also has jank. That's like the most Smash Brothers thing ever.
I mean, everything is honest until it's not, because there's something that is not honest against. And, like, if you're playing 2 characters that are very similar, then FD is a very honest stage. There's no platforms to really, like, throw people off. It's just one big platform and you just go and hit people with it. But if you're playing, like, a character that can really take advantage of a flat stage against somebody that does not really want that and wants to run away, then you're going to naturally be playing a very unfair game because you're playing to your advantage that they don't want to fight with. But, yep, Backer going to take that.
Ooh, that's a bad place to get grabbed.
Yeah. I think Aurwolf is just more comfortable with the FD type of stages because, like, I think he believes he's fundamentally, and rightfully so, he has
I don't think he
fundamentals
just believes it.
than most
I think he has the best fundamentals out of everyone here.
Yeah, but catching the get-up option,
Yeah, we're tied here in stock too.
yeah. And I think that's actually just a Sheik thing that can work there because, like, if you just throw out the neutral air and they just regular get-up, that's an active hitbox, and you need the soft hit to combo it into the bouncing fish, so it's just a free setup to catch on neutral get-up. So it could be that Exodus is
Ooh, Drake down.
catching on to Aurwolf being a bit too heavy on the neutral get-up.
Ooh.
Yeah,
He fell out of that. I was like, is he gonna come back?
This is still definitely very possible, though, for an early stock to be taken, because, like, while they have nerf Ivysaur's, like, early kill capability...
Ooh, okay. Exodus is gonna get a reversal on that one.
Oh, but got hit by the forward air.
Leading here and gets a little bit of damage on Charizard. Gets a grab.
Yeah. And this is just Sheik things in general. It's really hard to get in on Sheik, and oh god, I just realized it. Okay, no. If Exodus wins this, it's not Aurwolf I get sent up against. Okay. Thank god. That's some...
Do you gotta play Exodus, or you gotta play next?
I probably have to play Solomon next, but,
Well, good luck.
yeah, good luck anyways, but, like...
Oh, Exodus is exiting.
And, last stocks now on game 4. Possibly last one of the set. We'll see if Aurwolf can,
Exodus is playing out of his mind these last 2 games, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good switch from Orwolf. That might have been death if he didn't.
Yeah, against a light character like that at 90%, that would have died. Squirtle would have just been murdered.
It would have just been flying off the stage, but he's still at 115%. Exodus just at 30, trying to take a second game off of Orwolf.
He's getting real close to it.
127, now he's thrown out that bomb thing. Oh no, he's down there. Can he come back? No! Orwolf with that Ivysaur, the down airs. He's going to take it. 3 games to 1. He's going to be in grand winners. No, yeah, winners finals.
That was a grimy down air, stealing that. Exodus really had that game in the bag, and unfortunately, Aurwolf saw an inch, he took a mile.
He knows this character. He knew what he could do.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move along and bracket a little bit.
Yeah, good showing by Exodus. He'll still be around in losers. He'll be playing against, I think it's Falcon? No, Vandal. He's playing against Vandal. I think.
We'll see Orwolf and Jepka in grand
Oh, no.
finals, and down here in
No, I play him again. Oh,
losers.
No!
Losers. Quarterfinals. We got C Drive and Exodus, and Solomon and Vandal.
How did this happen?
How could this happen to me? Well, anyway, this is Bill Rasmu.
And, this is Z Drive.
We'll see you in the next one.